Hey guys, KingBar06 here, and back with another video. This is the first video of 2020. I am making this on a Sunday while I'm rewatching the episodes of Naruto. Right now I am rewatching episode 172. This is the first episode after Naruto defeats Pain, in which Naruto goes over his past, and he goes over the two moments that caused him the greatest pain. The first one is the death of his parents, and the second one, I already know it because I've seen the series twice. I'm watching this Naruto Shippuden for a third time. This time I'm watching the anime original episodes. When I rewatched Naruto Shippuden, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, as well as a lot of other animes before I started taking notes, I skipped all of the anime original episodes because back then I thought, okay, that's filler. But I have a new perspective because anime and manga are two different things. So therefore, just because something isn't in the manga but it's in the anime, it's just further proof that anime and manga are two different medias that tell stories in completely different ways. And I believe anime in general is superior to manga. I don't think I've ever expressed that on this channel. I know I've expressed that plenty on Twitter and Discord servers, but the reason I believe that is because there's a lot of things that an anime can do that a manga can't. There are a lot of ways that an anime can convey emotion via voice acting, music. Let's see, just the animation itself. There are a lot more visual. There can be a lot more visual or story implications that an anime can just portray better than the manga. And just to be clear, I've read some manga before. I'm not forming this off of absolutely nothing. I tried to read the Bleach manga after the Full Ring arc because I was spoiled about some Bleach stuff. And actually, now that I mention it, I remember the spoilers. That's why I try not to think about it. But yeah, I was trying to read that, but got very bored. I read basically what makes up season 4 of My Hero Academia. The mission to save Eri, Midoriya's fight against Overhaul or Kai Shizuki, and then I read all the way up to the point where Midoriya shows up for the festival. So I didn't read Endeavor's fight with the one Nomu that actually has a brain or that can think for himself. So, and then I read the Dragon Ball story before Z because I didn't feel like watching the anime version because I knew the manga would take significantly less time because an anime episode's 20 to watch it from start to finish. If you skip openings, endings, and previews, it's roughly 20 minutes, so it's 3 per hour. However, with the Dragon Ball manga, I can read 20 chapters in an hour, and there are 195 chapters of Dragon Ball before the start of Z. And I've also read up to Z to the point where 17 and 18 are introduced. I did that because back then I wanted to scale the manga. And now that I have a different stance on anime and manga, if I do any power scaling videos, it's going to be anime only. I think actually all the power scaling I've done on the channel, at least, has been anime only. The Katsuki Bakugo versus Shoto Todoroki, in which I was only talking about their season 3 counterparts, since in season 4 neither of them do anything or showcase that their combat abilities have changed. And then I did Naruto versus Shinki, and then I quickly went over Shinki versus everyone else in the Chunin exams. And basically, my conclusion there was Shinki beats everyone. The only competition would really be Sasuke, and that's just because his Iron Sand is weak to lightning, and Sasuke's Chidori is a lightning style jutsu. So it's just a matter of whether he can tank it, but if he can't, it's also a matter of whether Sasuke is actually just going to hit him with it. Yeah. So let's just get back to the actual drawing in this video. So I kind of had an idea like this back when I did the Tamari Harmless thing, but then I kind of just decided not to do it. As I explained in one of my previous videos, I'm changing what my, I guess, motivation to draw. I'm more drawing about I guess how about the emotion that I feel, that I see slash feel when I'm watching Naruto, the kinds of things that touch my soul. So in this case, this piece is called Haku Genuine Strength. The reason it's called Genuine Strength is because Haku is the first person in the series to bring up the idea of becoming genuinely strong. He tells Naruto that when you're protecting someone precious to you, you become genuinely strong. I personally believe that doesn't just only apply to Naruto, but that just applies to people in general. People are stronger when they have something they care about deeply, and they're fighting to protect said thing, or they're striving to protect that. They are stronger. Just like let's see an example. So in a crisis situation, there is a time where one can use the full power, 100% of their muscles strength. Normally the human body can't do this because it would put too much strain, and it would cause injury. That's why the brain restricts how much of the muscle you can use, how much of the muscle strength you can use. And an anime example of this is when Izuku Midoriya uses Choid Smash 1,000,000% on Muscular. Obviously, he's not literally using 1,000,000%, but he is using the maximum power he can with the injured right arm, of course, since it was crushed by Muscular during when he attacked. So, yeah. That is the reason why I called this Genuine Strength, because when Haku is fighting to protect what is most precious to him. In this case, it's Zabuza, and the reason why it's Zabuza is because Zabuza is the first person after the death of Haku's parents to acknowledge him, and before Haku was entirely alone. Haku was homeless because everyone he cared about died. Essentially, let's see, how do I explain this? I'm trying to remember. So, Haku comes from a clan with a Kekkei being the ice style, which is a combination of water and wind, just like Yamato's wood style, and the first Hokage is earth and water. It combines two natures. Because of this power, their clan were used for war, for the wars that were going on around the land of water, because of how powerful they were. And afterward, their power was feared because ice style was very powerful. Haku's mom was from this clan, and she decided because she didn't want to get persecuted, to find just a simple farmer to marry, and then they had Haku. Haku inherited the ice style, and as a result, her husband, Haku's dad, saw him. Haku's dad killed his mom, and then Haku's dad tried to kill him. However, Haku awakened his power, and he killed not only his dad, but just everyone around him. So from there, he's been alone until Zabuza came along, and despite the fact that Zabuza was just deciding that he wanted to treat Haku as his weapon rather than an actual human being, Haku was fine with that, because the pain of loneliness is worse than being objectified. I understand it. Like, when no one in the world acknowledges you, when no one in the world looks at you, it's just complete pain. I don't know how else to describe it. So that's why Naruto wants to become a Hokage, to get acknowledged. That's why Haku went with Zabuza, because he wanted to be accepted and acknowledged by somebody. He didn't want to be alone. And with that, I will end it here, and I will see you guys in the next one.